Louise, girl, I hope you learned from what happened yesterday. Even strangers think it's time for you to get busy. Hey, Mom, come on. You think I don't know you invited that jerk over on purpose? It's such a typical situation. Some friend of yours comes over and you start bragging about how smart my little sister is and how much better she is than me. It's not a surprise anymore. Just so you know, I don't pay attention to those situations anymore. That's a big mistake. That's a big mistake. I didn't instigate all those people. Why would you even think that? They just see everything from the outside. When are you going to start doing something useful? When are you going to get a good job? You can't keep living off me or expecting your sister to do everything for you. All you ever do is talk about how great Zoe is. Maybe it's because you've been helping her all her life. You're always giving me housework and telling me I can't do anything else. People live at their own pace. You don't have to criticize me every day. Look at you, such a poor little girl. I keep you busy with housework. Maybe it's because you don't bring in any money. I need help too. You forgot that you have me all to yourself? Your father left us, and now I have to do everything myself. Your little sister is becoming a great journalist. She's about to do a huge interview. Might even get her own show, where she'll interview famous people. And your future is to become a regular housewife with no prospects. I'm not being mean. I'm telling you the truth. That's what will happen if you don't start doing something with your life. Zoe is talentless. If it weren't for you, she'd still be interviewing her stuffed animals in her bedroom. Stop it. How can you talk about your sister like that? Show some respect. Maybe I spoiled you too much and didn't punish you enough as a child. I can't believe my daughter turned out to be such a brat. That's where you're wrong. You didn't spoil me. You scolded and punished me for every little thing. You took away my allowance for everything I did. You never bought me any toys when I was a kid, but Zoe's room is overflowing with them. Why didn't you just kick me out and give her my room for her stuffed animals? Apparently, you like them more than you like me. Your sister got everything she deserved. Well, what can I do if you've been stupid all your life? You've always been nothing but trouble. I don't even remember a single moment when I could be happy for you. I agree. I don't remember a single moment when you were happy for me either. But I do know there was one person who was happy with all my successes. He supported me in every situation. Do you know who I'm talking about? If that's who I'm thinking of, don't you dare talk about him. Yeah, that's right. It's him. John, my father. He cared about everything I did. Don't you dare say that name while you're living in my house. That idiot abandoned us. Don't forget who stayed with you, fed you, clothed you, and gave you everything you have. And it's me, not your father. You know, I was always on your side until I grew up and realized the truth. I completely understand him. It's just impossible to tolerate someone like you. He left us, idiot. Really? Maybe you took us away from him and went to another city. He didn't even have a choice. You left on purpose so he couldn't see us. That's it. That's enough. I don't want to continue the arguing with you. I don't want to hear anything about that freak. So tonight, the house will shine with cleanliness and a fancy dinner will be prepared. Very important guests are coming to see us. My beloved Zoe's future depends on it, so don't let me down. I hope you can at least handle that. What, again? I'm tired of cleaning and cooking in the house to please all the important guests. And who has to do all that? Your sister is getting ready for the meeting, and I'm at work. You're part of the family, so please be helpful just a little bit. You little crap! Explain to me now why Zoe had to clean the house and make dinner. I demand an answer right now. My poor girl didn't have time to get ready for her meeting, and it's all because of you. Who did I ask to clean and make dinner last night? Why didn't you do what I asked? Stop ignoring me. I'm still waiting for your answer. What do you want from me? I won't be your personal servant. If this meeting is so important to Zoe, Why doesn't she want to take care of the cleanliness of the house? It's important to her, not to me. First of all, it was a personal request of mine that you had to do. Secondly, I explained to you that Zoe was preparing for this meeting. Are you completely stupid? Don't you understand such simple things? That's enough. I put up with this for a long time. I won't do anything you tell me, and I don't care what happens to my sister. I'm sure with your help, she'll be fine. I've decided to take your advice and go do what I need to do. Oh God, it hurts to hear that. We are your family. You should be ashamed of yourself for saying that to your own mother, who loves you. You only love yourself and Zoe, period. And I'm not ashamed to say that to you at all. You could put my picture on a billboard and say I'm the worst daughter in the world. I wouldn't be ashamed. I've endured too much abuse and humiliation for too long. Okay, I see your point. Just tell me, how are you going to go on living without us, with that attitude? How are you going to look us in the eye after that? Don't worry about that, Mother. I'm not going to live with you and Zoe. So where are you going to go? Luis, as far as I know, you don't have the money to rent your own place. You're unemployed, you're a bum. And no one would tolerate you like that, except your own mother. You're right. I don't have the money to rent my own place, but I don't need it. If you'd keep an eye on your other daughter's life, and not just on Zoe's, you'd know I'm getting married, and I'm going to live with my husband. He has a wonderful family, and they treat me with love and respect. Wow, this changes everything. My little girl's getting married. What? I've waited so long for this moment. When and where is the wedding? Finally, my dream will come true. I thought I couldn't wait for my beloved daughter's wedding. It doesn't matter where the wedding is. You and Zoe aren't invited to the wedding anyway. What? No. How can you not invite your only family members? That would be terribly wrong of you. I have to meet your fiancé's parents. They're our future family too. One big close-knit family. I definitely want to meet them, have a drink, spend some time with them. No, I don't want to see you at my wedding, and that's out of the question. Louise, please think about it some more. Fighting in the family happens, but you're really going to give up on us and not invite us to the most important moment of your life? That's what close people are for, to be there for the best moments of your life. You will regret that we were not there for you at such an important moment. The hard feelings will be forgotten, the disagreements will pass, and the memories like these will remain forever in your life. Wow, Mom. For the first time, I want to agree with what you said. But unfortunately, or fortunately, not with everything you've said. This really is the most important, best moment of my life. And that's why I only want bright, pleasant memories. I want a lifetime to remember how happy I was. And it is for this reason, sorry to repeat myself, that you are not invited. Oh my God, what the heck? Why the heck did you come to my wedding? I made it clear that I do not want to see you at the most important moment of my life. Louise, seriously, aren't you glad to see us? You should thank us for doing you a favor and coming to your wedding. Do you know what a shame it is to be alone at your wedding? For people to think that you don't have people close to you? It's a real shame. You should be grateful to me and Zoe for coming to support you at such an important time in your life. This is just another way for us to prove that we love you and we appreciate you. But unfortunately, you don't understand that. Oh my God! A favor? And the fact that you announced right at the ceremony that Zoe was getting married too? What was that all about? And your wedding present? You've ruined my wedding. You're just disgusting and cruel. You're so weird. Why do you take things differently than normal people? I just wanted people to be happy for you and Zoe, to let them know that both my girls had found worthy husbands. And I said so, especially since you had a pretty boring wedding. So at least I added, how do you say it? Sparkle. Oh, you did a great job. You brought me to tears. And don't you dare say my wedding was bad. It's just that. Unlike some people, we appreciate the people closest to us. And we didn't want a noisy, fancy wedding. We just wanted to enjoy close people, but unfortunately, because of you, it didn't work out. I don't think so. I think everyone was thrilled. They were happy for you, Zoe and me. Seriously, stop being so negative. Why are you being so selfish? Do you feel bad that people aren't just happy for you? It's my wedding. It's my party. And yes, I want people to be happy for me and my husband, but not for you. And everyone looked at you after what you did like you were a fool. How did you even find out where my wedding was going to take place? I didn't tell you. So we just followed you, that's all. We just wanted to surprise you, that's all we did. I wanted to be happy for my girl. Really? I think you just wanted to show off Zoe and ruin it for me. Well, it's just like always. My God, why am I telling you all this? You didn't even ask me who I was marrying. You don't even know his name. You don't care who your daughter's husband is. How could you do that? You're my own mother. I'm sure you know everything about Zoe's fiancé. Who he is, where he works, his hobbies, how they met, even what pillow he sleeps on, am I right? That's not true. I just wanted to meet your man in person, and I'll be honest, I'm very surprised. He looks very dignified, so serious, sophisticated, handsome, and confident. I was expecting to see a very different man next to you. And what kind of a man did you expect? Some loser, right? A loser like me? That's what you imagine me to be? But I guess you didn't get to know him very well. You always judge a book by its cover. He's even better than you think. He has qualities I've dreamed of all my life. He genuinely loves me, doesn't try to change me, and truly supports me. And I believe that he and his parents will become my real family. I hear you. You've definitely decided to give up on us, on your family. For this idiot? He just doesn't know you. I promise you, he'll leave you after a month, and when he goes, don't you dare ask to come home. I won't forgive you for what you've said and what you did. I can already see how you will be unsuccessful and lonely. And your sister, well, she will achieve everything. And she has a great fiancé. I jumped to conclusions about your man. If he chose you, he's stupid, and his parents are total jerks for accepting you. At least you talked to my husband and his parents. Why are you throwing insults? Aren't you afraid you're going to regret it? You have nothing to worry about, but I think Zoe should be worried. You didn't take time to get to know my husband and his parents. Did you know that they own Real News TV? Does that name mean anything to you? What? That can't be right. You know your sister wants her show on that channel. Are you trying to get revenge and ruin your sister's career? No way. Even more than that? What makes you think she could get her own personal show? Because she's already been interviewed. Everyone was thrilled with her professionalism, and she's well worth it. But I was told the exact opposite. That you've been begging for this interview for years, and that they've never wanted to hire her at all. And there was never even any talk of her own show. She constantly makes terrible mistakes, doesn't study the people she interviews at all, and asks completely stupid and incompetent questions. They wanted to hire her as an assistant and a pretty face for the audience. That's her best, and they promised her something more only as she began to seriously prepare for her interviews and immerse herself in her work, taking it seriously. That's not true. She's a talent and I know it. You just want to belittle your sister now so you don't look so shabby in front of her. She will definitely get her show. Oh, you think so? You made a really lasting impression at the wedding and really hurt my husband and his family with your ranting. I don't think she can expect to work at Real News TV. She'll have to find another place for her show. Oh dear, I didn't think we offended them. It's the most respected channel on TV, and you know how much she needs a job there. It will give her a great start to her career. Please talk to your husband. Please don't ruin your sister's career. Apologize to his parents first. No! I'm not going to apologize for you. Oh, you selfish little crap. Okay, never mind. Tell us where you are now. We'll come with Zoe, and apologize to them in person. She needs this job. You know that. I don't think there's any need for that. They didn't want to hire her anyway. Shut up. Tell me where you are. I'm telling you seriously. You don't need to apologize to them. They see what you've been texting me right now, and they don't accept your apology. These are good people, and they appreciate other good people, and Zoe has no soul or professionalism. They will just tell you personally that they don't need people like her. I've lived a new life with Henry, my husband. His family replaced my family, who never appreciated or respected me. My mother came several times with Zoe to my new parents and asked for forgiveness, but it didn't work out for her. Her apology was never accepted. Zoe never learned from her mistakes and continued not to care about her job, so she couldn't keep a job for very long and was always rejected.